It was at this stage, about 6 months prior to the recording of Nuclear Sounds, that Charlotte, at that time playing in a London group called Night Nurse, joined the band.
We felt we needed like another dimension to the group, really, and it seemed like a good time. I think we were sort of getting a bit tired of like just touring. You know, it just seemed a bit the same. You know, but we felt if we got someone else in, we could branch out. Yeah, we did sort of a few auditions. We met a few people. We didn't want to like put an ad in the paper. We wanted to like meet someone through friends, because you know it would be more natural. And then I was living in a flat in London, and Charlotte was going out with a guy whose flat it was, so she was like kicking around the flat playing guitar, and I was like, she's really good. But she was in a band, so we had to like steal her.
Yeah, I was in a band just doing my A-levels at school, and I met Tim. He was kind of phoning me up saying, oh, do you want to come and meet? Didn't really have any idea that I would have joined or anything, but it was just, do you want to come down and play around and stuff? I think one of the first songs was Life Less Ordinary, which is quite an intricate two-part guitar thing. I think he had quite a big idea of having two guitars, and we kind of went through that, and it just really clicked. It was really natural and easy, and I think 3 days later I was on tour. Yeah, there was a little bit of hostility at first, but I think it disappeared quite quickly, just because the guys were so behind the decision of having another person in the band, and I think the girl thing was a bit of a shock, really, but once they got used to seeing me up there on stage with the guys playing guitar, knowing that I was actually quite a capable musician, not just there for any other reasons, people got used to it.
The success of the record propelled them onto a massive world tour, mostly aimed at the US market. For a band still in their teens, the pressure was intense.
Because we just come off the road, and then everyone's like, right, you got to get a new album out now, because we were really like on the crest of a wave, and so everyone wanted it out kind of quick. But we were like totally burnt out from being on the road so long. So it's a dark record. We were in a very dark frame of mind, and
it's a nightmare to make it as well.
Yeah, but we started with one producer, and we sort of had to get rid of him halfway through. So like, the whole cost of it doubled, and it just went on for about 5 or 6 months. Yeah, it was quite a blow that, you know, how fickle the kind of public is. Yeah, because you know this album didn't have a singles. It was completely different. And a lot of our fans just went, "See you later." But yeah, it was. I guess it was hard to digest. You know, it was such a change. People wanted more of the same, but that was like the last thing that we felt like doing at the time. I think it didn't rattle us. I think it made us more determined. We did the tour. Like some of it was really great, but some of it in Europe was quite hard work. Cause you know, playing to half-empty halls. But we never ever considered like giving up or anything. You know, we just knew we had to really prove ourselves next time around.
Like, there was such a big gap between Nuclear Sounds and Frail Angels. It was only earlier on this year we were a grand away from bankruptcy.
We've still got like people that work for us, and we got to pay them and stuff, and then all the money was gone. We spent $250,000 making a movie which never got released.
Well, it wasn't so bad at the time, but it was the beginning of this year. It started to bite. We were just like out of cash, and you know, if this new album hadn't done well, we would have been like really in trouble. I think Nuclear Sounds is a great record. It's just, you know, I guess it's like, you know, Lou Reed's Berlin after Transformer. You know, it's just, you know, and a kind of about turn and a lot darker. So I think there's some real beautiful songs on it.